Hello and welcome. This is Training the Right Way and I'm Andy Wright, and I want to talk to you today about Odyssey. Odyssey is a platform very much in a similar sort of idea of YouTube. It allows you to share your videos very easily. You can set up your channels. It allows multiple channels and control them all from one dashboard. The idea that you can have separate channels, very much like you can do with YouTube, but you have to change the channel controller in YouTube. But it's very simple to do. You just click on the icon and it will take you through to the new channel. The beauty is that most things go. There's only a couple of things that are not allowed, and they are sexual content and obviously child sex content and illegal activities. So I don't know what that would involve, but the various other subjects are allowed, and you can talk about whatever you like. It is a platform gaining popularity, and there are ways on it to monetize your channel if you wish to. You can have people join a membership program, which I haven't set up yet, but I intend to, in a very similar way to YouTube memberships. However, I think that this one works slightly better. It's certainly the YouTube one is rushed and not extremely very useful to control it, and certainly I don't get any messages from it when people join or leave. I certainly have to do a lot more work on it than say Patreon, but you get points or prizes, whichever you want to call it, per view. So you can gain them by viewing content, and obviously people give you the same when they view your content, so you get views. And I currently have nearly 3.5k worth of these special coins. I don't know. And what you can do also is you can actually cash balance, so you can put it onto Stripe if you have a Stripe account. So transferring money in and out from this, so if you get any tips or anything like that. But these are very similar to, I don't know, like a Bitcoin type thing, and it's earned from other people. It's also when you publish content, and also when you're supporting content, so you give your time by watching, and obviously the video owner gets these points as well. So I've got about 3,175, but not all of that is spendable, because you commit some of them to videos that you upload, and you can actually specify the amount that you want to commit, and the more you commit, the higher up the list of viewability it becomes, because you can sort of bonus tip your own videos, and it will push you up the scale, very much like a sort of a promotional system in a similar way. So here is my Odyssey travel channel. Andy Wright Travel. It's got 72 subscribers. It's been like that for a couple of years. I don't know why it hasn't really increased, because my other channel has got nearly 600. So the idea is that this page is your channel page, and the menu is referring to the actual channel. So you've got your home page, the content, any playlist that you set up, channels, but you can feature other channels if you wish. Memberships, I haven't set that up yet, but you can activate that. There is a sort of a community where you can converse, leave messages or whatever, and you can have a about page, put in some links and things like that. And then of course the settings are for your channel. Very, very straightforward, and you can assign people to be moderators, and you can filter out any naughty words that people use in your comments. So basically the front page, this part here is actually new, recently added, so you can actually feature a particular video, you can feature a playlist, or you can feature whatever you like. It is quite tricky to understand, but when you've done it, it's very easy. So at the moment I've got my intro video, and then below that I've got my content, which is obviously every other video. And if you want to see more videos, then you click on the content page and it brings up your entire catalogue, which goes back all the way, and it does go back a long way with my channel. It's actually had videos uploaded from YouTube, which is a feature that can be done automatically. And the good thing is that when I upload to YouTube, they are copied over to Odyssey as well, which is brilliant. I haven't got to worry about keeping them in sync. There is a sort of a caveat to that, because the live streams do not always transfer. In fact, they've stopped transferring. At one point they were transferring sporadically. I think they've actually now stopped doing that, and so if you want to have a live stream, you have to live stream. I differentiate the various things by adding on Odyssey onto the title. Up here we have the three controls, so you could write an article if you wish. I don't really do that, but if you wanted to do that, you could. You can do a live stream, or you can do upload a video, and that is basically what we're going to do. Over here we have the number of LBC that we have for my entire work. So this is all channels and all my LBC. Dark mode, light mode. I like light mode. The notification there, if you get any comments or whatever, they appear here. And of course this icon here is my menu, and there are various options there. You have to think of this as a overall menu for all channels. So you can change the default channel at the moment. It's set. Uploads, you can see all of your uploads that you've done for all the channels. Then we have a list of the channels that you can do, that you can go to. You can actually go to them directly by clicking on the link, like that. There's analytics, and you can sync YouTube channels. However, there is a caveat to that, in the fact that you need to have a minimum number of subscribers on YouTube. Currently the minimum is 100, but when they sync your channel, basically the syncing program, basically if you have 100 subscribers, they will only do 20 videos. So if you've got, say, if you're monetized and you've got 1,000 subscribers, which you would have, they will upload 400 videos, and it will a 2-hour limit for all the videos. This is basically, they can't do every single channel, even though you'd like it. But videos in 2 gig will be uploaded at lower quality, and only public videos will be transferred. So they must be public on view or your subscriptions, and of course there is a limit. So that is the sync program, which is very, very good. Obviously the idea will help you out, and I have transferred 3. However, this one with 0 followers, they only transferred over 20 videos in total, so there are a hell of a lot of videos that did not come over. I actually do like Odyssey. It's very simple to use, very easy. The upload process has been refined quite a lot, and it has some annoyances, one of which is when you're doing the thumbnail, which I'll show you. Let me just find a file that I can drag. So what you do is you drag it over and drop it on the top there. You obviously have to change and add in all the details. So this is a test video. Type in the description. So here is when, this is obviously quite annoying. If you upload it, you can't drag and drop it onto that thing. So you have to either upload it, a thumbnail URL, meaning that's already out there on the internet, or you can take a snapshot, which is quite useful because it does allow you to sort of pick a picture from your video. The URL that will be finally, oh, I've got this on the wrong channel. Damn. That was one of the annoyances that I found, that you have to be very careful because it's easy to upload it to the wrong channel. So what I want to do is obviously upload to this channel, and have to be very careful when we do this that we actually select the correct channel, and at the moment it's not the right channel, and it's very easy to do that to the wrong channel. I think it has something to do with the default. Even though we're on that channel, on the correct channel, the actual default channel, which is that one there, unfortunately, if we then change that, it will change the URL to the correct one. However, you have to remember to do that, and unfortunately it is a little bit annoying. It does moan about the bit rate, because I actually I render at 16 megabits per second, but it doesn't like that, anything over 4. So if you're doing these, there is a upload guidance. Uploading upload, and then of course select the video, and we recommend bit rates under 8 megabits. All right, so it's 8 megabits. They must have changed that, because it was actually 4, and the maximum are 16 gigabytes for a file. So that's possibly just about 4K, but a small 4K file. Right, and then we'll take a snapshot of this somewhere around that, and of course it uploads it, which is very annoying. I think it doesn't assume that you want to upload it and do it automatically. You actually have to inform it by clicking a button, which I think is a pointless action, because, you know, if you're doing a thumbnail, why would you not want to upload? You can of course charge if you've got memberships. and people can purchase it with LBCs if they want to. Majority of mine are free at the moment. Now tags, there's only 5, so this is going to be quite challenging to get 5 like that. There are some of known tags that you can select, however they never come up as being appropriate. Right, additional options which I never use, but there is things like release date, language, a license, so you can restrict your video, various options there, and a deposit. Now, as it says there, any amount will give you the highest bid, but larger amounts help your content to be trusted and discovered. And I have 2.244 available, so I could, in theory, put in any amount in there, but it will default to that because that has been set in the settings. Okay, and then of course I'm missing something because now it's saying it can't accept it because the bitrate is over the maximum. I need to choose another file. Alright, okay, so it's not going to let me load that file. Right, so we can't upload it, but when you have uploaded it, you can come and edit it. So editing is the same process. Triple dots, edit, and then you get the same information that you had when you uploaded it. The title, URL, the description, thumbnail, and your membership restriction, price, tags. Now there are actually more than 5 because it was transferred over from YouTube, and it doesn't discriminate. It will take all of your tags, so all of these tags were already there. I don't bother with it, I just leave it. So there you go, that's Odyssey. I really do like it. It's a good platform, very easy to use. Well, it's got a few quirks, but you know, once you get the hang of it and you know the quirks, it's not a problem. And also it will allow you to live stream as well, so it's really good, and I'll show you that in another episode, maybe part 2, and we'll show you how to live stream. But I mean, that is basically it for Odyssey. Hope you enjoyed this and it was helpful. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Have a good day. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you want to help me and support my channel by an easy way, and you don't want to just give money, if you're not really happy with that decision, then you can buy something such as a mug or a t-shirt, which obviously is a product, a merch product. I have a lot of those, various categories, and you can see here, this is my new website, andywrightshop.co.uk. Go over there and you can have a look at the various products. So at the moment we only have mugs and t-shirts, but I do intend to expand the range into other items as well. But you'll see here, if we have a quick look at the mugs collection, there's a range, and they go from travel mugs to social, to disability, and of course various ones there for the NWO, Open Your Eyes, there's other ones there, and of course there's lots to do with Thailand. So if you really want to help me out, you can support me at this address, andywrightshop.co.uk.